Dude, that thumbnail, bro. Dude. It started as most things do. I'll take all 5. Right. The real reason people are furious.
Yes, I am pretty pissed off right now, and I honestly think I have a good reason to be. I mean, come on.
And then he's like doing this kind of weird quasi-violence threat. We saw what happened. We literally saw a video of you cowering behind your girlfriend. Main channel isn't going anywhere either. For 500k subs, pulling in this few views. Okay, check this out. So, I mentioned earlier that DK has come up with a great content idea that I'm fully behind. Because it's money for old rope, and it's probably going to bring about quite a lot of income for the channel because it's so long. It started as most things... Bro, look at this. This is great. 12 hours of Hunter Avallone's failing marriage to fall asleep to. Drama retrospective. This video is a collection of Chud's entire coverage of the Hunter Avallone drama. It started as most things do. Well, it started with a divorce, I guess you could say. So this... Do I sound different there? Why do I sound different? Dude, that thumbnail, bro. Dude. It started as most things do. I'll take all 5. Right. By the way, you know that Kingston Hawk, we actually were like Twitter mutuals for a while. He actually unfollowed me. Guess why he unfollowed me? Have a guess as to why he unfollowed me. Any ideas? I'll tell you why. It's because I sometimes, occasionally, use the soft A N-word on Twitter. And he didn't like that. And every time I did it, he would like complain at me about it. And then he fucking unfollowed me over it. Well, I wasn't being racist. Soft A is not racist, is it? But obviously some black people really don't like it, you know? So yeah. He's in the right. You would say that, Stylo. You would say that. Look! The wokoids are agreeing with you. Well, I mean, you know, he's obviously a... dude, he's obviously like what? He doesn't like being called a pimp. He doesn't like being called a pimp. But I just find that it's quite interesting that he gets upset by that. Meanwhile, he's fucking posting about banging all these sluts on social media, you know? It's like, oh, don't say the soft word, the N-word soft A. And also, don't call me a pimp. But here's a bunch of whores that I'm fucking for cash, okay? Anyway, nonetheless, he brought about some very entertaining drama. So, fair play to him. Well, I'll be back in a sec. It started with a divorce, I guess you could say. So, this is a tweet that Hunter Avallone put out on June the 7th, okay? Carissa and I have both decided to amicably end our marriage. We are still close friends with no hate in our hearts toward each other, and we share a vested interest in raising our children together in a safe environment. Thank you for respecting our privacy. But bro, this is bringing back so many memories, man. This is a great drama. I do actually, you know, I do think it was quite gratuitous the way I spoke about it. I will grant that. But this, bro, it's not every day. We should watch the whole thing. Dude, I can't just watch a 12-hour video of myself. That is fucking crazy, dude. But yeah, this is a great drama, man. The panel talking about it. Dude, there's so much. There's so much that happened here, dude. Watching Hunter speak about it. Hunter came into chat and then didn't want to talk. Because I can't remember what it was. People were mad at me because I didn't bring him on immediately. It was literally 2 minutes of extra talking. And then he didn't want to talk. I think because I'd revealed or said something. I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but yeah. 854. No, I can't react to my own content. That's ridiculous. But I will link it in case you want to check it out. Oh God, Stardust coverage, and it was like some fucking stupid PowerPoint presentation. And it fucking sucked. Oh man, classic. Anyway, I would recommend watching it. I very, you know, I very much enjoyed covering this. Well, I think for me, I do think that Kingston was unreasonable in releasing everything that he did. He clearly didn't need to do that. But that being said, I do think that there was some truth to there being some behind the scenes stuff, and I think he was trying to get ahead of something. I think he was trying to get ahead of something, but he was excessive in how he reacted to it and releasing everything. And yeah, there was some malice to what he did. I was probably a bit too gracious towards Kingston at the time, looking back on it. I should have, you know, probably been more critical of the actual video itself. I can't remember what I said about it. I think I did say releasing it all was bad, but I probably could have, you know, been harder on that. But I do think that Hunter was, you know, stacking up an unreasonable criticism of Kingston, because he was basically making it out like Kingston had like engaged in some sort of sexual misconduct with his ex-wife, but he didn't. Like, she wanted it. She wanted to engage and participate in that, you know? Yeah, everyone was basically piling. Dude, it's because it was like, everyone was piling onto the guy. And it's like, yeah, there's a criticism to be had here. Okay? Absolutely. There's fucked up things he's done here. But the way that Hunter was trying to paint it to get out of the embarrassment of the fact this had happened seemed quite wrong to me. Because it was like, no, he's not, you know, he's not like forced her to do anything. Like, she clearly was a willing participant in this conversation. And that's obviously awkward and embarrassing for you, what with the fact that you were married at the time. But that is what happened, and you've got to accept that. And I think smearing him as having forced her to engage in some sort of sexual relationship was kind of fucked up, really. You know? Yeah, it was consensual adultery. Yes, exactly. And the problem for Hunter is he couldn't just, like, take it in good grace and take an L and move forward. He continued down this kind of egotistical pathway where he'd previously, you know, banded about his marriage as the true red pill relationship. So obviously the red pill guys were laughing their heads off and they were like, yeah, get fucked. And then in the desperate attempt to cope, he misled people into what had actually happened to try and create a narrative that he didn't look like a total fucking loser, you know? Yeah, every single step was wrong. Exactly. Yep. So, yeah. Great drama, though. Yeah, the scandal is the bad response, not the scandal itself. He had such a sympathetic case, and he relied on that strongly in order to cover up some pretty shitty behaviour, I think. But all he had to do was go, yeah, guys, obviously don't want to talk about it much, but yeah, fucked up situation, da-da-da, and that would have been fine. But he had to still be the winner. Like, he still had to come out on top of that situation. But yeah, dude, he like was going, dude, oh my God. He was like going on the attack, and he was like going at like the red pill guys that were rightly mocking him. Oh, dude. Terrible. Terrible business. Dude, Hunter had a bad year. Was it the same year? I can't remember. But yeah, he had this happen, and then that fucking psychotic ex came round to try and murder him, his ex, dude, to murder his girlfriend. Fucking hell, man. What is he doing now? I haven't actually seen what he's up to now. I'm presuming he's making hay while the sun shines on this Trump stuff, right? Dude, the problem with Hunter is he was such an unpopular guy. Oh, here we go. Oh, dude. That is not good. That is not good, bro. He's got 547,000 subs. And he's pulling in, on a month-old video, 7.1k views. Trump, you know, going at, I mean, there's nothing, there's content to be made in going at Trump, but this is just, I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter what the content is. It's the fact that he's pulling in so few views on so many subs with what should be like killer content, you know? But it looks like he's not really uploading that much anymore. Is he still doing live streams? Okay. Researching. Reviews, gaming. Yeah, he's just doing kind of the anti-Republican shtick, right? But yeah. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is Hunter Avallone. What happened to his music career? Didn't he try and do a music channel too? Is that somewhere here? What's it called? Does anyone know? Is this it? New channel.
Have you ever wondered what would happen
no.
if you called 911 desperate?
Oh wait, no, he's got a new channel. What is this content? ADHD, I got ADHD. He deleted it all. Wait, he deleted his rap channel? What?
What happens when life is cut short, but the cameras keep rolling? Today, we're going to be looking at several instances when death was caught on camera. Streaming
It's over, Hunter. Hunter, it's never been more over, bro. Just put the fries in the bag, dude. This sucks, man. He's lost it. He's just lost his ability to do this. Chud is 0.5% of the views on this video. When cops face off against wild animals, 243 views a month ago. Someone that's got over 500k subs on their main channel. The real reason, so look, he's gone from TikTok to like, I guess this is what? He tried to do commentary content, I guess, is that right?
You'll understand why I'm playing this clip in just a second. All right, let's talk about Hunter Girl. Yeah, that girl. The girl that went viral earlier this year for saying, well...
Oh my god. Oh. It's so awkward to watch. Someone trying to do a format and a genre they're just not cut out for, or don't have the vision to do correctly. Yeah, right? It's like, oh, it's skin crawlingly bad. He's doing like a commentary voice, isn't he?
Things I really would rather not repeat on the channel. Give him that hawk too! Okay, I guess I'm repeating it on the channel. You all remember this girl, right? She's cringy, she has no talent, and yet somehow she's managed to turn being a one-hit wonder into an empire. Kind of. Haley Welch, aka the Hawk
Dude! Yes. He's like a wild animal cornered into content bankruptcy. Yes, exactly. If it gets to this stage where it's this level of not working anymore, just declare bankruptcy. Exactly. Just end it. End your channel. It's like he's still desperately trying to hold on to something. Like, let it go. Exactly. Like, the cards have not fallen in your favor and it's time to just call it a day, you know? Pack it up. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, bro. So, to be fair, this is from 4 months ago. So yeah, you can see the kind of direction of the channel. So we tried to do some commentary videos. The real reason people are furious.
Yes, I am pretty pissed off right now, and I honestly think I have a good reason to be. I mean, come on. We live in America, land of the free, but apparently it's land of the free from health insurance. It's absolutely outrageous to me that some rich dummy got killed and everybody suddenly cares, but how many Americans die every year from lack of health insurance and nobody bats an eye? Now, don't get me wrong, I am not condoning murder. Obviously, murder is bad, kids, okay? Don't do that. No, his actions are bad. I am not interested in justifying his actions. However, I am interested in justifying some of the rage behind his actions and the millions of Americans sympathizing with that guy right now. Here's a fun fact for you. 1/4 of Americans...
This is like disturbing. The thing that's so shocking to me is someone who has been doing this for so long, that has cultivated such a large following, has got no underlying personality to rely on to make content off of. It's like they've got to fake it. Even now, years into the game. Because this isn't him. Yeah, skinwalking shitty commentary YouTube is crazy. Yeah, exactly. it's not real. There's no realness here. You know? And as much as like the daily commentary channels can be annoying, at least there's personality there. People like the personality of it. What is there to like here exactly? What the fuck is on your head? Hey Hunter, new channel. This is where new and edited content will be. Old channel is for streams. Yeah, dude. I think, yeah. This seems backwards. So you're making a new channel, I'm guessing because you think the old channel is fucked algorithmically. But then you just spat out a bunch of trial content that hasn't really gone anywhere. Jesus. And obviously, yeah, lots of people just talking about the content itself. Okay.
Throw away prescriptions because they can't afford to fill them. Healthcare spending dwarfs the combined profits of every corporation in America. Those are just 2 quick facts demonstrating how monumentally the American healthcare system really is. We're supposed to be the best country on earth, #1. Yet how come America is one of the few developed countries that doesn't provide healthcare for all of their citizens, regardless of income?
Okay, well, anyway, I don't really care about the actual message or whatever. Yeah, American healthcare system sucks, sure. But it's just, okay. Also...
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
1 month ago I was rewatching old If App, liked your appearance. Now I'm down the rabbit hole and now know what JAR and the ACC is. I blame you for this.
Thank you for the £5.
Okay,
appreciate it.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Quick maths.
Thank you, G's, for the super chat. It's just, this should be outdated 5 years ago, it feels like. And here he is in 2025 trying to pass this off as like content that's worth engaging. I don't know, dude. It's dire. It's dire. So we've gone from TikTok, Haley Welsh crypto, to politics video about the United Healthcare person. Right? Something about a nurse, accidental video posted by Nurse Sparks Chaos. And then we move on to what is this? Is this an AI thumbnail? An AI imagery?
Now today we're talking about the tragic incident that I'm sure you've all heard about now, which is the young woman who was set on fire on an F train. Now, first of all, this happened in New York. And can I just say, f*** New York? Not only because of what just happened here, but also because after I watched Friends like 5 times and then I went to New York City, it was nothing like the show depicted. I understand that it might not be totally appropriate to make a lot of jokes.
Oh my god, dude. This is fucking diabolical, man. Okay, I don't really care about this. What I want to see the AI... Is this AI?
Pugilistic attitude. When a body is exposed to intense heat, the muscles rapidly contract due to the breakdown of tissue proteins, causing joints to bend and limbs to flex.
Okay.
A former military member gave a
Okay, that is AI, right? That's AI, isn't it? This bit here is AI, right? It must be, surely. Okay, yeah. Count the fingers. Well, the fingers are fine now on AI. They fixed the fingers thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. What's that bit there? That looks a bit weird. He's got a flabby finger. And he's got a thumb. Okay. Yeah, this is dire. Terrible state of affairs. You can tell by the heavy contrast and smooth edges. Not the 6 fingies. Anyway, yeah, I mean, so, okay, I'll tell you I know exactly what's happened here, okay? I'll tell you exactly what happened here. So he's tried a couple of things. He tried this TikTok thing. That didn't work. He tried this crypto thing, like fucking CoffeeZilla Lite type shit. That didn't work. He tried some sort of politics drama fusion video talking about why people are furious. That didn't really work. This didn't work. And then this true crime thing was actually seemingly somewhat successful for the channel and ended up getting 5.1k views. And then he's clearly pivoted into that, thinking that's the money spinner. Oh, the true crime shit, that seems to be working. Damn. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's do more true crime videos. Squid Game things seem to work, and he's just done a bunch of true crime shit from the looks of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like A/B testing his content. Which is fine. If you've got like a brand new channel and you're new to this, I can understand trialing and trying different things and trying to figure it out. But when you've been a YouTuber for this long, how do you not have like a vision or a concept of what you want to do? Why are you still in the trial stage? You should be fucking, right, I'm going to do a new channel. This is what the content's going to be. And this is what I'm going to do. And then you'd like go according to that. And you'd put out the content you think and make a go of it. And probably make it successful if you've been doing it for this many years. But he just can't. He can't because I think he's probably got crippling imposter syndrome. He doesn't have any core identity that he can draw on. And so it's just a mishmash of different shit, and the channel's seemingly a total failure. Dude, that music he posted, you know, it's just bad. It's bad. Okay, this kick chat is fucking me up, man. At least the dicks are small. What is that in relation to? It's still not on screen. The only way is to donate, but I don't want to record his neglect. What is that in reference to? What was I talking about earlier that me? Dude? Is that about the Vitali stuff? Dude, it's so confusing. Why is it coming through late? I don't understand what's happening. Anyway. Okay, where's the music video? Can someone post one of his music videos if there's a re-upload? I've got to throw that up quickly before we move on. He's got shorts as well. Oh my god.
Imagine being an 8-year-old thrust into a real-life nightmare straight out of Squid Game. This is the harrowing story of Han Jong's son, a boy who lived through it all and escaped. In 1984 South Korea, Han and his sister were abducted by police and sent to a so-called welfare center. But this wasn't a place of care. It was a brutal prison where thousands were held against their will, forced into slave labor, and subjected to horrific abuse. Much like Squid Game, survival meant enduring unimaginable cruelty. Han, the youngest in his group, faced
Haunting Babylon, that's it, yeah.
Starvation, violence, and constant fear. He watched as others, who dared to resist, were brutally beaten or killed, just like the high stakes and ruthless eliminations in the show. For 3.5 years, Han lived in this game of survival, where there were no rewards, only pain.
That's wonderful.
Han's ordeal finally ended in 1987 when survivors escaped and exposed the horrors to the world.
This actually is, you know, this isn't so bad. This is actually like, okay. I can see where he's going with this.
However, unlike Squid Game, there was no grand prize, just the hope for justice that still hasn't come. Han's story is a chilling reminder that sometimes the real world is more terrifying than fiction.
I mean, what I'm talking about is like the concept of, oh, here's like a true crime story that's based on a, you know, a thing. Like, do you know what I mean? That sort of element to it is fine. It's obviously weird that Hunter Avallone's saying it. It doesn't sound very natural. And some of the editing and the audio is a bit out of whack. But the story itself is, I'm like, okay, I'd be interested to find out more about it. Yeah, exactly. The story is interesting. The presentation is awful. Yeah, exactly. It was a valiant effort. Yes, let's put it that way. Okay. So this is his music. Oh, God. What? So wait, this is his new channel. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. No. This is apparently auto-generated by YouTube, apparently. Right, okay. So this is just from the music he's done.
Diagnosed with ADHD, subletting my memory. I hate to clean and fuck routine, although I need one desperately. I get so bored so easily, got dopamine deficiency. I'm a fuck bitch and it's so deeply distractions fuck my efficiency. I'm running late and I lost my keys. ADHD time has never been my friend. This constant struggle never ends. My mind's awake, my body's dead. I cannot remember shit, don't care about the time. If you fuck with me, I promise, G, I don't forget to pack the 9. Wicked vicious, commit crime, but then forget it every night. A bitch of sickness in my mind, and Adderall to get me high. ADHD, I got ADHD.
I just don't think I've ever heard of such a white concept as whatever the fuck music this is about ADHD. Like, the kind of sound of the music, you'd expect it to be some black dude talking about slotting a bunch of blacks in the hood or something. Do you know what I mean? But instead it's, yeah, man, I got ADHD. Yeah. Let me tell you about all my ADHD-based problems. Okay. Oh.
ADHD, I got ADHD. ADHD, I got ADHD. ADHD, I got ADHD. Brains got broken default settings. While you're working, I'm forgetting. I'm regretting how I'm spending all this
Also,
time.
I think it's worth pointing out, this Haunting Babylon project, I'm fairly certain, was some sort of trauma response to nearly being killed. So I think when his girlfriend's deranged ex...
But how do I make money?
Hey!
Off the
Thank you for the
I
super
got
chats.
ADHD, this offends me, wow.
When his girlfriend's deranged ex hunted them down to kill them both, right? Or kill him. I think this was his response to that, to try and deal with the trauma. Oh, hey, DK. Yes, yes. We're actually spinning a segment out of nothing here, essentially. Because we were just watching the 12-hour video. And it got me talking about Hunter Avallone. And so we checked up on his latest content, which sucks, by the way. And now we're listening to his music and talking about how it fucking sucks also. And how, as I was saying, this was him having some sort of mental break about being killed, which is fair enough. And then he funneled that into this music where he like has these... This isn't really an example of that. But there was another one that I think I listened to, and it was like aggressively talking about killing someone. When it's like, well, when a guy came to kill you, you were like scared. And that's fine. That's totally legit. I'd be terrified if some guy tried to kill me, okay? But he tried to turn it into this faux aggressive, like, you know, machismo shit. And it's like, bro, who are you kidding here, man?
Upset and plans upended when I'm stressing. Never could retain a lesson. Forgot that I even said it. Unapologetic menace. Focus is my enemy. I crave that fucking novelty. I'm hyper in activity. Temptation gets the best of me. I always act impulsively. I see an ADHD. 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 I cannot remember shit. Don't care about the time. If you fuck with me, I promise, G, I don't forget to pack the 9. Wicked vicious, commit crime, but then forget it every night. A bitch of sickness in my mind, and Adderall to get me high. ADHD.
Has Liam Donovan reacted to this yet? I don't know, dude. Bro, Liam, I guess we can call him that now. He doesn't mind getting called Liam now. Bro, Lyrics has absolutely pulled a blinder, hasn't he? Like, he's now making content he actually really wants to fucking make to great success. I mean, he is what Hunter Avallone couldn't be. He has pivoted towards the kind of content that he wants to do. Moved away from his prior content with a sort of fairly clean break. And now he's got a whole new audience of people that watch him for his fucking music shit. Good luck to him, I say. Good luck to him.
I got ADHD. ADHD. I got ADHD. ADHD. I got ADHD.
What is this, dude?
ADHD. If Ritalin and stimulants make a difference, you got issues, bitch. If you feel like you relate to this, then maybe, just maybe you got the sickness. Under control or it's pernicious. Some of these days distractions vicious. But when I had a phase, I can't resist it. Crazy my ways with ways of interest. I cannot remember shit, don't care about the time. If you fuck with me, I promise, G, I don't forget to pack the 9. Wicked vicious coming.
If you see this, okay, he is actually touching on the aggression shit here. So he's talking about packing the 9. Presumably that means what, 9mm, i.e. a pistol? Is that what he's saying? And then he's like doing this kind of weird quasi-violence threat, and it's like, bro, like, why are you pretending? We saw what happened. We literally fucking saw a video of you cowering behind your fucking girlfriend. Listen, if there's a woman there, I'll be pushing her into the pathway of the violent killer. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, get out there, bitch. Save my fucking life. Talk him down. You've got some emotional connection to him. You go and talk him down now. But it's the doing that and then acting like a fucking big man about, yeah, man, I'm going to pop you a 9. No, you're not, dude. You're not going to pop anyone. Be real.
Every night, suspicious sickness in my mind, and Adderall to get my ADHD. I got ADHD. ADHD. I got ADHD. ADHD. I got ADHD. ADHD. I got ADHD.
To be fair to Hunter, I don't think this is his artwork. It looks like this is, or maybe it is actually. I don't know, bro. Because this looks like an automatically created channel purely off the music. Oh, fuck it up. That was the song I was talking about, I think. Is this the one? Wasn't there a music video too? What happened to that? Yes, this one.
Last thing you gonna hear, it'll be click clack. I'm aiming at your face, I'm not okay, I'm just insane. I lost my way inside my brain, cause I'm deranged every day. I don't give a shit, don't fuck with it, get by others.
Bro, so obvious when you listen to this. This is a product of his trauma. And that's fine. That's fine. If you want to make a song to deal with the trauma of nearly being killed, good luck to you. But it's the problem is we saw what happened. And we know who you are. So it's so obvious, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to fuck you up. No, you're not.
Get up, I thought, get up, I thought, get up. You best buckle up, bitch. I thought, get up, I thought, get up, I thought, get up. I knuckle bust my bitch shit. Problematic with the semi-automatic. Now I've had it. Charismatic, bitch, I'm rapping.
Well, yeah, the reason that rap music, or what even is this? I don't even know what genre of rap this is. But in any case, the reason it normally hits hard is because the person that's doing it is a straight up like criminal. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, yeah, man. This guy's talking about shooting some fucker, right? And it's like, he's actually done it. But we've seen him not do that. We've seen the opposite from Hunter. And dude, I remember when the Hunter stuff originally happened, right? I thought it was funny, obviously, in a way. It was fucked up. Someone died, and it was obviously terrifying, I'm sure. You know, there's a funny aspect to it. But I felt people were being a bit unreasonable that they're expecting Hunter to be fucking strapped and to, like, shoot the guy. Like, no, I think calling the police is the right thing to do. Totally reasonable. I don't think that you have to, you know, be in a situation where you kill someone that's trying to kill you necessarily. I thought people were being a bit harsh about it all. You know? But then again, Hunter just acted like a total fucking retard about it. And rather than just take a break and go, okay, I'm going to take the week off and just ignore all this shit, he engaged with it and has responded to it. Again, like he always fucking does, you know? Yeah. Well, no, there were some people that were mocking him. But there were also some people who were like seriously arguing like he was a lesser person because he called the police rather than like fucking take a gun, which I guess he didn't have, and shoot the guy, you know? Yeah, it was a terrible meltdown. Bro, we spoke about it, didn't we? He spoke to me and his girlfriend fucking mugged us both, remember? Girlfriend totally mugged both of us. What was it she said? What was that meme? She said something really funny to me. But like he called in to talk about it. Like, what? Dude, if fucking someone tried to kill me, I would not be calling into streams to argue about it. I'd just fucking be like, yeah, guys, hope you understand. I'm taking the week off. Then people will fucking mock you for it and whatever, you don't see it, and then you come back.
Schematic psychopath, you buried under my cabbage. Walking like a fucking zombie, eat your guts just like salami. Be a prodigy, cause fucking up I never gotta be. I'm a freak and I believe I put your baby in a toaster, feeling like it's Thanksgiving.
Yes, that was it. He just showed up in chat when you were covering it. Yes. Yeah, they called him while they were driving so you could hear the loud noise of the car and her in the background sitting next to him. Right. Yeah, I wasn't even like, you know, challenging him to come on. He just wanted to come on because he was in chat, I think, or I asked him to come on. I can't remember. But yeah, it was a bizarre interaction. And then his girlfriend like just ruined the content by just calming things down. Like, what was it she said? I can't remember. But it was funny though.
Skip it, then I bitch it, cook and roast, I overdose your whole exams and smoking up entire brands. I hurt your feelings right on brand, I'll bump your face right through my pants. You can get it, understand I'm acting wicked, cause I can was real restricted by the man unhappy and I'm acting bad. Get up, I fall, 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 get up. I knuckle bust my bitch and problematic with the semi-automatic. Now I've had it, charismatic, bitch, I'm ratted, had erratic, bitch, you're dramatic, fanatic, killing Catholic, John the Baptist, loser, Catholic, dramatic, psychopath, you buried under my cabbage. I fall, get up, I fall, get up, I fall, get up, you best buckle up, I fall, get up, I fall, get up, I fall, get up, I knuckle bust my bitch and problematic with the semi-automatic. Now I've had it, charismatic, bitch, I'm ratted, had erratic, bitch, you're dramatic, fanatic, killing Catholic, John the Baptist, loser, Catholic, dramatic, psychopath, you buried under my cabbage. Get up, I fall, get up, I fall.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Not my cup of tea, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, dude, I didn't expect to get into a big fucking thing with it, but there we go. That is the Hunter Avallone stuff. There comes a point where in any content creator's career, if it goes this way, I think that you need to just end it. Your channel, I mean, not your life. Keep your life by all means. But why hold on? Why desperately cling on to a content creation career that is over anyway?
Okay, that's wonderful.
Just get a regular
but how
job.
Do I make money?
Put the fries in the bag, as they say.
Thus music genre is called funk. It's like Gen Z dubstep.
Yeah, funk. Oh, is it? It's not dubstep, is it? Dubstep's got like a very particular beat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's funk. Dude, I don't fucking know what it is, dude. Who knows? It's shit anyway. It sucks anyway, whatever it is, okay? But yeah, there we go, guys. So, and also, it looks like he's not really putting much effort into it either. Like, where is he making his money? Maybe he has got a job. I don't know. I've not followed that closely, but this channel's not going anywhere.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you called 911?
Main channel isn't going anywhere either. For 500k subs, pulling in this few views. How plastic companies deceive you. It looks like he is still live streaming. Look, he's streaming here. What is that intro,
Now,
bro?
recently I had a very exciting opportunity.
Bro, what is that intro? How many viewers is he getting? That's the final thing that I need to see here. What sort of viewership is this guy pulling in? Let's have a little look at his playboard. Let's have a little look. Hunter Avallone. The guy you love to hate. Oh no. Oh dear, no. Highest views, 120. Very low. The average of channels with similar subscribers is 3,000. Oh no. 3,578. Average viewers, 56. The average number of concurrent viewers watching live streaming of this channel. The average of channels with similar subscribers is 1,036. So how is he making his money? Super chats? Okay, it looks like he's not streamed for a month. So I guess he's not making any money there. Dude, how do I change the dates? Feb 2025, April 2025. What? Is he not? What? That doesn't make any sense. Does he have streamer friends? I don't know. I don't know what Hunter's personal circumstances are now. No idea. He's totally fonked. He's totally fonked himself here. I guess, yeah, he is putting the fries in the bag. 15 years in the game, pulling below Dicker's numbers. He's fucked. He has the average viewership of Chud Orbiter's Orbiter. Okay. If it got to this stage, it would either be that I've intentionally, for whatever reason, decided to stop making content and I'm just doing, you know, more relaxed, whatever streams when I feel like it. Or it's got to this point. I wouldn't let it get to this point. If my viewership got to the point where I was at like 50% or, you know, 75% of my viewership that I'd reached, I'd end it. I'd end my channel. It's just too embarrassing, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go through the slow death by 1,000 cuts of my own channel. 75%. Yeah, if my viewership dropped to regularly being 250 to 500 average viewers, then yeah, I don't think I continue. No. Nah. Why? Because, well, I guess it would depend if I'm still making money from it or not. But I just don't think that I could sustain the lifestyle that I want on 250 to 500 viewers now. You know, I've got too much I want to do with my life that I'd need to do something else. It would still pay my... Well, actually it wouldn't. 250 to 500 viewers, probably not... Well, it probably... Dude, I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know. Remember the 50k viewer stream? Yeah, but that was botted, obviously. Bro, there's always... The thing is, there's always fluctuations. There's always ups and downs. And you've just got to push through them, really. You know? And that's normal. But if your viewership drops to the level where you're 50% or regularly 75 or 50% of your normal viewership, something has gone terribly wrong. And you at the very least need to recognize that your time as a content creator is kind of naturally coming to an end. And you've got to do something else to make money. Or alternatively, you need to put some effort in to get back to where you were before, you know? But rape is consistent. Yeah, sure. You know. Yeah, of course. But, like, obviously, you know, beyond the ebbs and flows, if it's significantly, lower viewership, there's a problem, right? Become a YouTube consultant. Yeah, but the thing is, if your channel's on the out, you probably don't want to be a consultant because who's going to want to consult with you? Yeah, listen to my advice about how to run a YouTube channel. As, you know, my channel slowly dies. Oh, wait, what's this? I found him here. Got 300k plus views.
It's another day of Donald Trump, the toddler-in-chief.
Oh, okay. I see. Right. So that's why he's not doing his videos anymore. Because now he's working for some fucking shitter Democrat PAC or something. That's what it is. So now he must be working for Occupy Democrats now. Well, I mean, the 300k views are a product of it being on the Occupy Democrats channel, not because it's Hunter Avallone, right? Like it's, you know. No, this is like pro-Democrats. This originally came out of the Occupy movement, I think, and then it just became basically like a simple pro-Democrat thing, something like that. Is
Don't you just hate it?
Oh, no. Okay, so they got different creators that do different videos. Right, okay. They are. I mean, I see them everywhere. They're like a more, they're like a more legitimate progressive victory. He probably gets, I would presume he probably gets paid some sort of salary, no? If he's like regularly making content for them. Rotating roster of losers. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, good for him. If he's able to earn a living off of this, then good for Hunter at the end of the day. And that explains why he's not working on his channel anymore, because he's probably focused on this. But yeah, basically the idea is you get whatever fucking, you know, libtard lefty to say whatever pro-democrat shit you want, record a video and put it up, and it gets a bunch of views. Although this one did kind of, some of these seem to hit more than others. So this one seemed to hit. This is one we just watched. And then there's this one, but this is a different guy.
Breaking story, everyone. Marjorie Taylor Greene may have just landed herself at the center of a conspiracy.
Who the fuck is this dude? David Reddish, the gay Magneto, apparently. Who the fuck is this guy? David Reddit. David Reddit is going to tell you how Trump's bad, guys. Oh my god, dude. Wait, that can't be the only video he's done. He must have done others. Or maybe it's a new thing. Maybe they've only just taken him on. I don't know how it works. But it seems like this David Reddit guy is doing quite a lot of videos. Dude, this channel probably makes quite decent money. Dude, they're getting like fucking tons of views and upload. Like 224k views, 116k views. You know, it's a bit like, you know, when you get some like young person working for the Daily Wire or something like that. It's kind of similar. Where, I mean, it's kind of the other way around for Hunter, because he's already had a career and now he's doing this. But it's like, you could easily work for like something like this and get like a lot of exposure, a lot of attention, because you're tapping into like a big base of engaged viewers, you know? Who watches this? Libtards. Libtards that want to hear how Trump is bad. Like, yeah. Who else? I just saw him promoting from his channel. Oh, I see. Okay, so we missed that, did we? Dude, see, we're so focused on hating on Hunter, we're missing the wood for the trees. So what, did he put a post about it or something? Okay. Oh, no, this is just him cross-promoting his channel. Okay.
Have you ever wondered?
Welcome to my new channel. I hope you'll subscribe and enjoy the new stuff. I have a passion for content creation and I don't want to relegate myself to only streaming. Are you excited for the new content? 111 answered. Yes, my dad doesn't love me.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
When I want a gay content creator to tell me Trump bad, I watch Chudlogic. Wow.
Oh my god, look! Propped up by his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend. Love this channel. Oh, AstroTurfed. Let's get it monetized so I can become a member. No, seriously, listen, okay? Obviously, it's kind of funny that you're relegated to fucking being a second string YouTube guy for fucking Occupy Democrats, but fair play to him. If he's able to make some money off of this, doing what he wants to do, talking about how bad Trump is, good luck to him, as far as I'm concerned. I want to see, is there other videos he's done?
It's another day of madness in America with Donald Trump's presidency. And now Trump is...
Okay, that's him again. That's a different video, right? Yeah? Is that right? This is a different one. The other one was 300k views. Dude, I mean, I don't know how the pay structure works, but fuck me, dude. If you get paid to fucking spit out a 5-minute video talking about how bad Trump is, he probably doesn't even have to edit it himself. What a fucking winner. But there we go. Wait. Someone's talking about her getting used... Wait, she's got used to Human Shield and didn't break up with him. Well, yeah, because the Human Shield stuff, as funny as it was a bit of a meme, okay? It wasn't really like that. Right? The logic was that she was more emotionally connected to this, you know, the psychotic ex, so she could maybe talk some sense into him. It was exactly. It got exaggerated. Yes, exactly. It wasn't quite like that. And I think she agreed with the kind of, you know, the idea of it. Yeah. It's just funny to say, exactly. Anyway, there we go, guys. So look at that. Hey, actually, I thought this was going to be more of a, oh, look at Hunter Avallone totally wasted on the pyre of failed YouTube careers. But there's actually light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? And he has actually managed to turn something around, and now he's making videos for Occupy Democrats and probably getting paid for that. Good luck to him, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. A positive spin at the end there, guys. You thought this guy was a totally failed wretch that was on the precipice of topping himself. But he is actually doing this now. Semi-good ending. It gives me hope for my future, for when my channel, you know, potentially fails miserably, and I've at least got something I can do at the end of it. I can go and make videos talking about how bad Nigel Farage is, or some UK equivalent of Occupy Democrats. There we go. How's Xanderhall doing? I don't know. I've not actually checked. I think he got his channel back in the end and was able to start uploading again. I mean, it's probably just the normal RedTube-esque slop, isn't it? I guess. Yeah, look. I mean, Carl Jobs actually lost to Billy Mitchell. I mean, you know, this is okay, I guess. Grums is an odious goblin man. Okay, I'll give him that. He's right about that. The Harry Sisson drama is unhinged. Who the hell cares? Andrew Tate. Anyway, there we go. Chud is destined to be 67 years old on live hologram, screaming about Trump Jr. to 12 viewers. I mean, this breadtube stuff is, you know, it's just kind of done, I think. But there's still some content to be made in shitting on the quartering, it seems. But the thing is, I think that the issue is with the Trump criticism is I think that a lot of that is held within the more mainstream media as it is. And I think that people generally return to that, or something like Occupy Democrats, if they want to see that kind of content. I just don't think that you're going to go to Xanderhall to see the Trump criticism, you know? Yeah, it's kind of everywhere, you know? Yeah, exactly. Fundamentally, anti-Trump content is libtard coded, you know? And so the libtards own essentially the broad spectrum of the mainstream press in America. So you've got easy access to anti-Trump content just, you know, through traditional means. Whereas the thing that BreadTube excelled at and why it became so popular is it was stuff that was in that political direction, but it was off the beaten track. And it wasn't just like repeating the same shit that you saw in the mainstream press, you know? So when BreadTube moved more towards just like a Democrat shilling, I think a lot of people probably tuned out, I guess. I don't know, something like that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, there we go. There's a little Xanderhall update as well while we're at it. Right.